Hello friends, question 20 Kcse the year 2024, paper 2. You are told that the table below shows some values of x and y for the curve, that is the equation of the curve. So the first step was to complete the table. So here you just have to use your calculator. Let me do the first one so that you can see. So we are going to replace in this equation where we see x, you're going to put 2. So it is 3 in bracket negative 2 cubed. Then we add x squared, which is negative 2 squared. Make sure you put the brackets. Then minus 7. Then negative 2. Therefore, the first answer for the first value here was negative 6. Applying the same format, you can still write 6.0, negative 6.0, no problem. Applying the same format here, we are going to have 3.4, then 0, then negative 3, and finally 1.9 for the table to get the 2 marks. Then on the second part, you're told on the grid provided, draw the curve, draw the graph of this for the range. Use 2 centimeter for 1 unit. So this is 2 centimeters, 2 boxes for 1 unit on the x-axis. So this is 1, then we have 2, and if you look at the x-axis, the highest value it is 2, and negative 2 is the lowest. So we'll have negative 1, then negative 2. So it means that every box set is 0.5. So this one will be negative 0.5, negative 1.5, and so on. And this is the x-axis. Then we look at the y-axis. You're told that 2 centimeter for 5 units. So 2 centimeter will go for 5 units. So we have 5, another 2 for 10, 15, 20. And on the y-axis, you can see that the highest number we have, it is 14. Therefore, that is okay. So we go to this side where we have negative 5 and negative 10. That's better for the y-axis. Then now we are going to plot negative 2, negative 6. You go negative 2, add negative 6. So this is negative 5. Then negative 6 is there. So you're going to make a mark there, and then you plot all the rest. So being that the equation of the graph, it is a cubic for the first, so it means it should be cutting 3 times, and that is how the graph is supposed to be cutting. Make sure you also write the name of the graph. Then next, you are told use the graph to solve the equation. They want us to solve this first equation here, and it's the same. It is not the same equation that is on top. So what we are going to do, we are going to equate the 2 equations, and we say we are going to equate the 2 equations. We say that the first equation was 3x cubed plus x cubed minus 7x, and the second here, the one they are asking us, it is that one, plus x not e squared minus 7x minus 4. So all of them is equals to 0. So we are going to subtract so that we can get the value of y. These ones will be cancelling. Also this, because they are the same. Then this is the same as 0. So 0 minus 4. That one, it means it is 4. So the value of y is 4. So to do that, we are coming to the value of y here. Then at 4, we are going to draw a straight line. Then we read the coordinates of x value where the line has cut this curve. So if you look at the line that we have drawn here, where it has cut this point, the value of x, you can read this value, that is negative 1.3. Then the second one has cut it at a point that's 0. This is 0.5, 0.6. It's a negative. And also this line has cut our curve at the point here 1.6. So it's an approximate, so it can be given maybe a scale of positive 0.1 or 0.2. Any can be given. Then we look at the second one. Also the second equation we are going to equate. So we are going to equate the original equation, which is 3x cubed plus x squared minus 7x with the 3x cubed plus x squared minus 10x. Then we subtract them to get the equation. So these ones will cancel because they are the same. Then minus 7 minus 10. This one, it is 3, x is equals to y. So if we have an equation like this, you have to come up with a small table, then just create your own values for x. I like using -1, 0, and 1. This one will give us better results. So to get the value of x, of y, we are going to say 3 times -1 is -3. Then we have there 0, then here 3. So these are the points I'm going to plot because it should be coming at a straight line. So we will be having the first point as -1, 3, -1, and -3. The -1, we have 1, 2, 3. So maybe a point there, -3. Then we have 0, 0, point there. Then 1, 3, 1, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. Then you draw a straight line. So after drawing the figure in that order, we are going to read the values at which this line has cut our curve. So it is cutting at this point, which is this is 1.7, 1.6. So we can say that the value of x for this case, it is 1.6. And on the other side, you can see it is also cutting it at this point edge here at -2. So x is at -2. We also have it cutting at that point at 0. So those ones are the possible values. You can also have a positive or negative 0.1 for the marking. So that is how that question was supposed to be done. Thank you very much.